Hello and welcome to the Healthy Lifestyle Conversations brought to you by Correct. I'm Izel Maden, your host and functional medicine certified health coach, joined by my amazing co-host and dear brother Eli, a certified health and life coach. Get ready for an inspiring and motivational journey filled with practical tools to guide you towards a healthier, happier version of yourself. Each week, we'll delve into science-backed, up-to-date information on nutrition, movement, sleep, breathing, relationships, stress management, and positive mindset. Throughout our conversations, you'll discover how these lifestyle factors not only contribute to your well being, but also pave the way for a more meaningful, peaceful, and joyful life experience. So, whether you are tuning in during your morning routine or winding down in the evening, we are thrilled to have you with us. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. Good evening. I hope you will enjoy our 20th episode. Our topic today is what coaching is all about. And this is our highest passion to talk about. First of all, I would like to say that coaching is actually, from our perspective at least, to help a person or people, if it's a group, to create and sustain behavioral change. So this is also the exact point that where I started to get interested in coaching, because I didn't know what coaching is. And the question was, I was seeing my personal and also other people's around me challenge to create change in their life. Although we are aware of our problems and we are really motivated to change them, and even we try to change them, most of the time, at the end of the day, we mostly end up by getting to the old behaviors or habits. So I said I have to learn how to really create change and sustain it and transform it to a habit. What habit is actually automatic behavior that is going on when you are even not aware of. So some changes we would like to create and then not put a lot of effort in even being not aware of that we are doing them. Let's say healthy eating, better sleep habits, adding movement in our life, stress management activities, or doing some other things to have a better relationship with our people or in the family or friends. When I said I need to learn about that, I started to research as I like, and then I end up understanding that coaching is all about creating change and sustaining it and transforming it to a habit. And this is the art and science of creating change and habits, which is can be very hard from my personal examples and other people's. So I get very excited about coaching. Coaching for me is a way of creating a relationship, connecting to people. So you can be a teacher, doctor, or you can be maybe a trainer. Different ways to get connected to people and to try to help them, to teach them or to show them things. But coaching, I think, is a different way of language that we use. And this is really where the things are getting interesting. And therefore, I really like coaching, not only creating change, but the way the coach is doing that with people. So the first and foremost thing and about coaching is that coaches are using active listening. This is the fundamental thing about coaching, which means to be fully with the coachee during the session. It sounds simple, but I think we are really having hard time to be fully with someone and stay with someone fully. I'm experiencing it with my children. So they want to play and I really want to play with them and I'm playing with them, but still other things are going in my head. if it's job, if it's other things to do, even if it's related to the children, but other things than what they really want to play at that moment. So I'm not really 100% there in my mind, not physically. So in coaching, we try and be with the coachee and not having other things in our head. So this, of course, is not an easy job, but when we do it, all magic starts. Why? Because we need to be listened, really listened, and get understood. We need to listen, being fully with the person. So this is where coaching starts. And I would say that also ends, because sometimes just to be listened, people really get empowered, because when they listen, they feel safe, first of all, and then they feel that they are worth it, they're important, whatever they say. This is the first point. And the second point, I guess, is that listening judgment free. What I mean by that is that not judging the person, the coachee that I'm having, whatever they're explaining to me or telling me, and being away from all the beliefs and other ideas, and just to listen to the person and trying to be with him or her and trying to understand what's going on, why they're telling this, whatever they tell, and be with them requires to be judgment free. So these two things are very fundamental, and I think also the most part of coaching. Because when we listen to a person fully and we are not judging him or her, they can start to open up and be creative and being authentic to themselves. And then from there, the process of creating change actually starts, because there's power to get away from all the other judgments around us and the beliefs that we created consciously or unconsciously from childhood, right? So when all the things around we can put aside with the help of the coach, then we can finally stay with ourselves and start to know ourselves and questioning ourselves. And from there, we start to create new things, which is a change. So this is the fundamental thing and the basic thing about coaching. I would say that interesting about coaching is that not everything we do, and mostly only 5% actually we do, is consciously. What I mean by that is that most of our actions are affected by our unconscious beliefs, ideas, and the habits that we created around them during the day. So you break them and put there a new one is a conscious activity. This is the exact place where coaching is taking a role, creating the bridge between our conscious and unconscious, and try to bring the unconscious to the conscious level in order to work with it and transform it to a new habit. So this is not always easy, but being patient and being compassionate about whatever the person is having in his or her life, giving the power to the person again to inquire and check what's going on and what he really wants, what are the motivations, and maybe more important, to give the person opportunity to see what are the real strengths of him or herself. What I mean by that is that everybody has some strengths that are stronger and also weaker. Let's say for me, it can be that I am a positive person, and I also have an endurance that I can try things again and again until I reach them. And other people's strength can be love to the people in general or to the family. All of us have different strengths. Whenever we realize what our strengths are, we can use them in the process of creating behavioral changes. Let's say I want to eat more vegetables, and it's hard to do that in the first couple of days or maybe some weeks. When I know what my strength point is, I can use it to create this change. if it's love and being in good relationship with my family, I can get help from my family in order to create this change. Or perseverance, that when I start to do something, I'm going with it. So this I can use to create a bit around movement. The interesting thing about coaching process is that we are using, I will build it with you together, okay? So first of all, the starting point is to see what is the vision of the person around the change that he or she wants to create in life. So if we create this vision and our motivation behind things, we can stick to it whenever we have some challenges during the days that we are trying to take action on them. So if my motivation about movement, starting to move more, is to be with my kids more actively in their sports activities, let's say, or travel with them around the world, or even maybe this dream I have that with my grandchildren I will be very active person. So if this is my vision and I put myself the goal of walking 15 minutes only one time a week, because we start with small steps. And on that day that I put myself that goal, I have some challenges coming up, right? I'm feeling a bit more tired and I had a difficult day in my job. So in the evening, I don't have the power. But then if I can remember my vision that I want to be an active person with my children and where it comes from, the energy, so I can use it and finally find the energy to go have the walk that I set myself as a goal for this week. So setting the motivation and the vision and trying to remember it, it can be daily. And then we need to set a goal in the coaching process, a concrete goal with the time and which day of the week I will do it. And then I am setting a action step. Without action, there is no coaching, there is no change process. So for us, it's really critical to have action steps almost every session. It's not important how big or small is it. Actually, we prefer have a small step and to build the bigger steps and goals step by step. If the example is trying to introduce movement in my life, I'm not directly going to walk that day, but maybe I will just check which activities I like to be active. After checking, I decided, let's say I will really go with walking. Maybe I will check only as a action step for this week, check in the internet which kind of shoes I want to buy. And this is my action plan. Okay, although I'm not walking, I'm doing some action towards that goal. So taking small actions, small steps is really critical. From there, we build up all the other steps, bigger steps, and at the end of the process, we reach our goal slowly but surely. In the time that left, I would like to talk about why we are so passionate about it. After helping some coaches and also using these tools to my life, I understood that the person has the power, but not always we are using it. And coaches can help you to use your internal power to create change in your life and to have a better life. If it's health coaching, to have a better health in order to do anything you want, to realize yourself and achieving your goals, you have to be healthy. And health coaching, our passion is to help you to reach your goals by listening to you, by being judgment free, by asking you some questions in order you to understand what powers you have, what strengths you have, and what is your motivation to do this change. Whenever you have setbacks, the coach is with you, and this whole process to behavioral change and creating a real change in your life is really the big motivation behind our to be good coaches, help people. I think that the way the coaches are connecting with people is actually the strongest one, because when we don't judge people, we really be with them 100% as much as possible and listen to them. The people start to open up, be authentic, create their goals and take action on them and realize them, putting in action and have a better life. This is actually our passion, especially my specific passion inside coaching world is the health coaching. This is what I also learned and practicing, because health is the starting point for anything you want to do in life. And when there's no health, which I experienced it is really debilitating. And I really help people who suffer not being able to act as they want, move as they want, or feel as they want, to help them to change this reality and to create another reality. People have the power and are not dependent on other people or society. We can create and change things that we want. I really believe it. Because of that, I'm doing coaching, and I will continue to that. If you have any question about coaching, maybe there are things that of course I didn't touch, but these are the basic and main things that I think of. So we can be in contact. I will be happy to talk with you if it's something specific or in general. So please contact us through our CoreX account in Instagram or Facebook. We have also a website, www. We will be happy to help you and to discuss with you how can we help. So this is for this week, and as I said in the beginning, we will have a break, spring break, and then we will return. Have a great there are some holidays season and some school break, so spend good time with your kids if you have, or travel with a nice weather, and stay healthy and enjoy your life. Thank you, and see you with our next season and episodes. Goodbye.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed this episode. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel to access all of our episodes and receive notifications for new releases. Additionally, you can listen to our episodes on Spotify, Amazon Music, Castbox, and Apple Podcasts. To stay updated with more content from Core Acts, we invite you to follow our Instagram and Facebook pages. Feel free to save, like, and comment on your favorite episodes on your preferred platform. Lastly, we would deeply appreciate it if you could share and invite your loved ones to follow us on any platform convenient for them. This way, we can reach more people and contribute to elevating their health and life quality through healthy lifestyle changes. Thank you for your support.